What's going on, everybody? SeanPierceJohnson here with this week's edition of Stompbox Saturday from GuitCon 2017, and we have something pretty dang special on the stomping block today. It is the new June-60 chorus from the fine folk at Keeley Electronics. Now, the interesting thing about this pedal is that it's not even really available right now. They're actually bringing a prototype to GuitCon to get some feedback from all the YouTubers, including myself, that are here. And it's a direct rip from their Juno, I believe, 6. I don't know, I'm not really familiar with that particular unit, so I'm just kind of getting to know this pedal. And it is probably the easiest chorus pedal to use that I've ever seen. You have a stomp switch and then 2 buttons. So obviously, bypass, and it is true bypass. So if you like that kind of thing. And then you have 2 different speeds. Speed 1 being a slower speed and speed 2 being a faster speed. So we're going to check this chorus out in front of a clean tone. We're going to also hear it with some distortion coming from the Keeley Filaments, which of course is one of my favorite high gain dirt boxes. And we are plugging a Framus Panthera or Panthera. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I'm going to say Pantera. I think that fits. This is a beautiful guitar. Single cut style, Seymour Duncan pickups. We're going into the June, and then into the filaments and into the front end of this Hughes and Kettner PureTone, which is a really nice, clean pedal platform. So let's start out by checking out the June with the slow setting on a clean sound. I'm going to go to the middle position, and this is the tone that we start out with. I really like that. Even for the slow speed, it's got a good amount of depth to it so that you really feel the motion. It's really, really lush, slow chorus. It's a little faster than what I was expecting, but it still sounds good nonetheless. Okay, now let's check this out with the fast setting on the June-60. We're going to switch to the neck pickup and get a little bluesy for this one. Gets a little Leslie-ish almost. It's not, and this even isn't as fast as I anticipated it being. It's a little slower than what I might associate a fast chorus to be, but they both sound really nice. Now let's go ahead and switch back to voice 1, the slow setting, and let's kick on the filaments, and we're gonna do some high gain riffing and check out the chorus in front of that sound. I like it. I like that a lot. Now, most people would probably put the chorus after the distortion, but I find that doing that makes it a little too extreme. It gets in the way of your original tone too much. When you stack a modulation into a distortion device or any sort of amp, preamp kind of thing, I find that just that preamp magic kind of softens the edges, if you will. It kind of blends a little better to me. Now let's go ahead, do the same thing, switch over to voice 2 for the fast setting, kick on the filaments, and this sound is going to be kind of, if you're a Zakk Wylde fan, this is where you're going to live. I really like the way that that overtone kind of took, the chorus took that over and created some sort of cool feedback loop. That was really interesting to hear. I dig it. I think it sounds great. Now, again, I'm going to mention that this is just a prototype. They're thinking about doing it. It's not necessarily going to be available anytime soon. So we get a special preview. Now, one of the things that I discovered as I was getting to know this pedal is that there's actually sort of, I'm sure they didn't intend it, but there's kind of a secret third mode, because these buttons, when you switch them, they don't pop back out. They both kind of go in at the same time. Now, you're kind of, well, you know what? Let's just listen to it. How about that? Kind of cool to hear the two choruses fighting each other for supremacy in the circuit. Let's go ahead and turn on the filaments and check that out. I dig it. I like it. There you have it, folks. That is the June-60, a new prototype from TC Electronic, and I certainly hope you enjoyed checking it out. I know I would like to see this out on the market, and I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's cool? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to let Tor and Tobias from TC know while we're here this week. And hey, be sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss all the cool GuitCon videos that I've got coming up. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, my friends, I wish you all great tone and happy stomping. Cheers.